Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead discussion topic, post mid-season finale. Spoilers in this one. This one we're going to be talking about, is Judith actually dead? Okay, so there have been a slew of requests after the Walking Dead mid-season finale, Too Far Gone, for people wanting to see videos on all kinds of different topics. I have a list right now of 16 new ideas for videos, so I'll have at least one video a day, probably for the next 2 to maybe 3 weeks, at least, before I run out of ideas in the break. But the one that people want to see the most, it seems like to me, or at least the top few, the first one I think is this one. Whether or not I think, and also you guys think, Judith is actually dead. And then after that I'll probably do where will everyone go and do some predictions on where I think the different groups will go. Because the end of this episode, the mid-season finale, is really interesting. You have characters going in all kinds of different directions. So we've got groups split up like crazy. We've got pairs, Rick and Carl. Michonne seems to be alone. You've got Tyrese, who at the moment is alone, but it seems like he's going to probably run into, maybe Daryl or the others. And you just have people going all over the place in different directions. So very, very exciting, very interesting. Now, in terms of this one, is Judith actually dead or not? Now, who's Judith? Those of you guys who are just casual watchers of The Walking Dead, that's the baby. Rick's baby, Judy. Basically, at the end of the episode, it is shown that they've got her little baby carrier, and it's just blood, like blood stains everywhere. And we know that she was taken out in it, as far as we can tell. But past that, we don't really have much information. There was a lot of chaos going on. There was the girls running around there, Lizzie and the others. Tyrese was in there. Daryl, Maggie, the others were around there. The bus was near there. Glenn was on the bus. And you just had characters all over the place in disarray. So that being said, is it possible that somebody grabbed her and actually took her with them onto the bus and we just didn't see it, or something like that? Or the girls, Lizzie and the others, kind of stumbled across her and grabbed her and took them with her, or took her with them. When they were on their little tirade of running around and shooting people and not running away. It's very possible, but I would have to say that if they're going to kill the baby in the cable television series, it can't be the same as it was in the comic book series. In the comic book series, it's kind of like, well, actually, it's kind of the same type deal. Lori is blown to bits by gunshots, and she's carrying Judith. So we assume in that mix that Judith is killed, but I'm pretty sure from my memory there's not an actual page of showing the baby get shot or anything like that, because that's just too graphic, that's just too dark to show, even in a comic book series. So for cable television, no way. There's no way they're going to be able to do that and actually show a baby get shot or something like that. I mean, people would just turn off right away. They'd be so flabbergasted, and the show would get canceled or something. Kill the baby on cable television. So now, that said, they kind of did it anyway, but they did it in a way where it's sort of left open to interpretation, kind of similar to how it was in the comic book series, I would think, that you don't really know. We think she's dead, but we don't really know for sure. Now, is it possible that someone grabbed her like Beth or the others I mentioned? Yeah, I mean, it's entirely possible, but I believe the bloodstains in it are supposed to mean that she is dead. What are our chances here in terms of odds? I would say probably, now I haven't heard official confirmation, I haven't seen The Talking Dead yet or anything like that, I gotta watch it, but I haven't heard confirmation from Kirkman or anybody like that she is in fact dead or she isn't. But it seems to me like it's supposed to mean that she is dead. In terms of odds, I'd say probably 80% chance that she's supposed to be dead or she is dead, and only maybe 20% that she survived and somebody actually grabbed her. Because if you think about it, how could the bloodstains get there if not from her, unless there was like blood splatter, like if a zombie was killed right in front of it or something? But we didn't see any bodies like that, nothing of the sort. And we also didn't see the baby, herself or anything. So I don't know. I mean, and they couldn't really show that anyway. So I don't know. It's kind of open to interpretation of which you think, but my interpretation of it is I don't think there's any kind of reason to think that she would still be alive. It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. So I think we'll find out within the next few episodes. You know, when we see all of the characters return, maybe somebody in the bus has her, or the girls have her. But my interpretation of it is that no, she is supposed to be dead, which is the same as the comic book series. But it could be a nice little twist if they went the other route and she is still alive on the bus somewhere. I just, as a prediction, I don't think that's where they're going with it. But if I'm wrong, that would be very cool, because then we would still have the baby in the show, and it would give Rick some hope and reason to want to keep going, aside from maybe Carl. Additional, you know, after everything that happened at the prison, and to not lose hope all around. So anyway, those are kind of my thoughts on the whole Judy situation. People kind of wanted to hear what I think about it. I think she is supposed to be dead, or she is dead, but there's a slight chance, I think, that maybe they're throwing us through a little twist, which could be cool. But I just don't think that's where they're going with it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that topic. Whether or not you think she's dead or she's still alive, please write in the comments below. If you think she's dead, thumbs it up. If you think she's alive and you think that's where they're going for the little twist, then thumb down the video. Anyway, yeah, literally, actually do it so we can kind of see what people think. I like this style of doing things with a poll. That way we can see if people agree or disagree, that kind of stuff, so I enjoy it. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I got to say for this one, kind of a quick one, and then, like I said, tomorrow we'll do the Where Will Everyone Go, because I think that's the next most requested one, and then I'll do a channel updates probably the day after that with all the other video ideas, and to get some additional ideas from you guys, because there is so much to talk about. Anyway, I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.